Good morning. Day 28. Oh my goodness. Congratulations for getting to day 28 of our beginner plank challenge. Now, over the last 27 days, we have been working out just doing our lovely progressions with our planks. We started on day one with 10-second holds. And we are now up to, well, if you did it yesterday, you're actually up to a 50-second and a 55-second hold. So with the progressions that we've been doing, we have been improving our body strength. We've been improving our posture. I don't know about you, but I can definitely feel improvement through my arm strength and my chest, and also through my wrists as well. Now, the idea of doing a challenge like this is it is great to be able to reach our goal, and we're going to do that in just a minute. We're just going to see how long we can go for holding this plank, and that our aim today is 60 seconds. Some of you are able to already hold 60 seconds, maybe even before you started this, and your aim may be to get a little bit further. So make sure you have your stopwatch on your phone and you can progress and carry on once I've finished. And those of you who have never done a plank before and you've joined in this program, then this could be for you to hold 20 seconds. It might be to hold 30 seconds. And again, have a stopwatch ready for you to see where you've got to and be really proud of wherever you are at today. When we do a program like this, the idea is we held something at the very beginning for less than a minute. Over the last 2 weeks, we've been holding for a little bit longer than that minute in the hole. So we do 3 holds, or we've been doing 2 holds in the last week, which have been much longer, so that we can get that strength through our body. But so many more things come from that. Your metabolism lifts. You might be burning more calories, which means that you may actually have found that you may have moved that dial with your weight loss a little bit further. Mentally, you're actually having to really concentrate on holding that plank. And when we're very mindful, we sometimes actually able to be much more mindful during our days, which can really help us with our hormone health. There are so many different things. Now then, if you haven't done this before, then please don't use day 28 as your starting point, but please do watch, and then maybe it might inspire you to come and join onto the program. It's on our Olive Health app. You can do it in your own time. And I don't know about you, but if you have been doing the 27 days so far, I've had days where I felt very weak. And so you'll find in your 4-week sort of cycle of your menstrual cycle, even if you don't have a cycle now, you will find that 2 weeks you may feel a little bit weaker than you do in your beginning week. So after your cycle, you'll find your first 2 weeks you'll feel stronger. After your day 15 to the day 28, you may feel that you're a little bit weaker. So if you are in your cycle and you know that you may be actually building it for a period, you may actually find that you're a little bit weaker than you would be at the beginning. So just listen to your body every day. I've had days where I've really struggled because I've had an indulgent day the day before and everything's been hurting. So we're going to see how we are today. So I'm going to move back and we are going to have a go at doing this. Make sure that you've got everything that you need to make sure this is a success for you. I'll just sprawl our shoulders to start with. Let's open out our shoulders and let's move through. So as I've said, I'm going to be doing the 60 seconds. That's what my aim is. And I'm choosing to do my arms and toes, long legs, long arms. Now, remember, you can do it on your elbows and your knees. You can do it on your elbows and your toes. You can do it on your knees and long arms, and you can do it in that full plank position. There are 4 positions. If you need to, use cushions under your elbows because, you know, your wrists are hurting or that your elbows hurt, please put some cushions under your elbows. If you find that pushing back into your toes, that is uncomfortable, put a little bolster underneath your ankles and then just lean into those ankles. I've put demonstrations up on the app and also at the very beginning of doing the program. Please just make sure you do this to work for you. So are you ready? We are going to get this done. I'm going to put on the timer. I have got a 60-second hold. Let's make sure I've got to it in place, and making sure I've only got 1 session to go. Here we go. I'm just putting 10. That's wrong. I want to make sure that this is on 1. And then what you're going to find is we will then have a bit of a chance to have a stretch out afterwards. Okay, so I'm going to take into my position. Come into your position. So remember, you can either start from the floor and find your position. Remember, elbows under or hands underneath. We're going to make sure our bottoms are down. Make sure our postures are good. I'm going to start just in my 3/4 before I push my button, just to make sure that I've got my position right. Pushing those toes under, okay? We're making sure our arms are pushing through into the floor, underneath our shoulders, arms hip width apart. Make sure you've got a nice long neck, face is towards the floor. We're pulling up through those abdominals. We're not lifting our bottoms. We're keeping our bottoms tucked down, but not too flat. We don't want to be coming down too far, okay? Right then, I'm going to just get us started. We're going to start with our 10-second. In we go. Let me just make sure that we have, here we go. I'm just going to push 10, 9, 8, 7. I'm going to go into pushing up into my plank in just a second. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Up we go. So just going to push up. Reaching through those arms. I'm hoping you're feeling nice and strong today. Doesn't matter, just keep breathing. One of the things I notice a lot when people are doing the plank challenge is that they start holding their breath. So just make sure you're breathing nice, long breaths, not too long, but just some good breaths. Don't hold those breaths. Make sure those fingers are nicely, widely spread. You're reaching through those shoulders. Sometimes you want to drop down. Remember, push up through. You've got this. Tummies are pulled up. Our bottoms are tucked under, but we're squeezing our glutes a little bit just so that we've got some engagement. Maneuver your feet if you need to. Keep looking down. We haven't got long to go, so keep breathing. If you've got your own timer on, I'm hoping that you're timing yourself. And remember, if you want to go longer, you can. We're in our last 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you are done. Knees down. Let's go back into child's pose. Yes. Let's come up and roll those wrists if you've been on them. Now, I have been getting you to do some box press-ups. If you want to do those with me, I'm going to do just 3, just to make sure I've done everything that we've been doing over the last 4 weeks. So just remember, when you're doing a box press-up, your forehead is coming forwards, tummies are under. We're just going to lower ourselves down, squeeze back up. Lower yourself down, squeeze back up. Last one. Down, squeeze back up, come back, give yourselves a big clap. Really thrilled that we got that done, and well done. There we go. That is it. Now, if you want to just move that dial for yourself, move that dial so that you feel better in yourself. It doesn't matter what it is. This plank challenge is a great one to do, but it's almost just choosing one thing that you can do consistently for 28 days that will actually just help you. So that could be journaling. It could be just find out a little bit more about yourself, some self-care. Maybe you could follow one of my other programs. I do a Fit for Life program on the health, on the Olive Health app. I've also on Olive Health, you can have a look. There's a few free workouts that you can do as well, just to get yourself moving. You've done so well following this through. I really, really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have watched this on the replay, please can you do a hashtag replay? And please can you let me know what your timing was? Did you manage to get to the 60 seconds? Are you still holding it? Are you still going? And if you are, let me know what that final number is. I really, really hope that you feel so much better in yourselves. If you've got any comments at all, please comment below. You can direct message me as well. And just use something like this to just help you move that dial, whatever that is for you. That's the most important thing. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and let me know how you're doing. And I will hopefully see you on something again very, very soon. Take care.